The midi skirt can make you look 10 years younger or, well, 10 years older. It all depends on how you wear it. In this video, I'm going to reveal the mistakes no one talks about and the tricks that turn this piece into your best ally for looking elegant, modern, and stylish, even if you have curves, short legs, or you're already over 50. From how to pick the perfect length to the right shoes and combinations that instantly elevate your look. Believe me, after this, you'll look at your midi skirt with new eyes, and you won't want to let it go. Stick around until the end because tip number 1 is the most powerful of all. Tip 8, the perfect length isn't a rule, it's a strategy. Have you ever seen Helen Mirren on a red carpet? That woman understands proportions. In her recent appearances, she wears midi skirts that fall exactly at mid-calf, not a centimeter higher, not a centimeter lower. The result, endless legs, an elongated silhouette, and a presence that screams, "Yes, I'm a legend." Any questions? The key is to find the exact length that elongates your legs and flatters your shape without shortening your height. For many women, this means right where the slimmest part of your leg ends. Not at the knee and definitely not where the calf widens. Not there. There's no royalty in that. Picture this. A flowing skirt with movement that glides with you. Not overly voluminous and not stiff like cardboard. A garment that walks with you, not against you. The mirror should be your ally, not your judge. So test it out. Stand in front of it. Play with the length. Look at yourself with grace. Because a queen doesn't follow rules. She adapts them to her throne. If you're enjoying this kind of advice, subscribe to the channel. We talk about fashion, yes, but above all about self-esteem, style, and feminine power. Tip 7. Fabric that flows, not fabric that fights. Let's talk about something many avoid, and it changes absolutely everything. The type of fabric. Yes, fabric matters a lot. Look at Meryl Streep. There's no red carpet or public event where she doesn't show up draped in noble, light-flowing fabrics. She has worn midi skirts with such perfect drape it looks like she's floating. And what does that achieve? Absolute refinement without trying too hard. Elevated style without eccentricity. Avoid thick fabrics that add unnecessary volume. Choose viscose, silk, light crepe. Fabrics that dance with your body, not ones that just sit there stiffly like you're wearing a couch cover. And no, queen, shiny lycra doesn't count here. Let's leave that for nights in at home. Remember, flowing fabric softens your shape, flatters your figure, and gives off that kind of elegance that doesn't shout, it glides. Are you enjoying these tips? Then don't miss my ebook, More Elegant Than Ever. It's a complete handbook to help you refresh your image. Link in the description. Tip 6. The waistline should always be celebrated. There's a universal truth that sadly many forget. A defined waistline is a symbol of femininity and visual power. Victoria Beckham, yes, the same one who transformed from pop star to icon of quiet luxury, is the queen of the waistline. She always knows where to highlight her silhouette, and you'll rarely see her in a midi skirt without a fitted top or a delicately tucked-in blouse. And do you know how to honor your waist without feeling like a gift-wrapped Christmas present? Use a slim belt or simply tuck in your blouse slightly, letting the fabric drape a bit to avoid overemphasizing. It's a trick as simple as it is powerful. By highlighting the waist, you create a harmonious figure. And no, it's not about having a wasp waist. It's about showing elegantly that there's a woman there who knows her center. Because a woman who knows herself doesn't need to hide behind layers at the ready because what comes next will make you rethink your entire wardrobe from top to bottom. Tip 5. Monochrome is your best jewel. Queen Latifah figured this out years ago. Her monochromatic outfits have become part of her signature style. And we're not talking fire engine red from head to toe, but playing with subtle tones. Beige over vanilla, midnight blue over pearl gray, earth tones over soft gold. When you wear a single color or a family of similar tones from the waist down, you create a continuous visual line that elongates, flatters, and oh yes, rejuvenates without surgery. Plus, monochrome has that air of I've arrived. No explanation needed, sophisticated without being flashy, polished without being stiff. The trick lies in mixing textures, a silky linen midi skirt with a fine cotton top or light cashmere. That way you avoid monotony and add dimension. And the result? A version of you that's taller, more fluid, more unforgettable. But the best part is coming because the next tip might just be the most powerful for your self-esteem. Tip 4. The magic of a structured top. Being over 50 doesn't mean hiding your figure. It means dressing it smartly. And a structured top is the midi skirt's best ally. It defines, balances, and enhances. Just look at Julianne Moore. That woman knows exactly how to contrast a flowy skirt with a crisp blouse or a blazer that hugs her shape. The result is always the same. Majestic. Avoid tops that are too loose or ones that end right at the hip. They can break the line of your figure and throw off the harmony. Think of tops with darts, blouses with defined shoulders, or slightly tailored shirts. The contrast between a flowing skirt and a structured top doesn't just flatter, it gives you presence. It makes you look like a woman who doesn't ask for permission. She arrives and dazzles. Now let me share some styles that work especially well with midi skirts. Wrap-style shirts are ideal. They allow you to adjust the fit and define your waist with elegance. Blouses with subtle shoulder pads, yes, they're back, also work beautifully, especially if you have fuller hips. And if you prefer something more casual but still impactful, consider a fine sweater tucked slightly at the front. That simple gesture naturally flatters your shape and gives a modern touch without sacrificing elegance. In colder weather, a cropped Chanel-style jacket in tweed or light wool layered over a silk blouse can transform your midi skirt into a couture look. Colors? Aim for timeless neutrals: bone white, navy blue, ivory, camel. And if you're feeling bold, go for deep, rich shades: plum, emerald, petrol blue. And here comes something personal. The top you choose communicates how you see yourself. If you wear something that just covers you up, you're telling yourself you need to hide. But if you pick a piece that frames your figure with respect and pride, you're saying, "This is me, and I celebrate it." You don't need to show everything to be unforgettable. You just need to dress with intention, and that intention shows. Now hold on, because what's coming next is pure visual strategy with a touch of freedom. Tip 3. Shoes that speak well of you. Yes, I know what you're thinking, but heels kill me. And trust me, I get it. Forget those 10-centimeter heels that make you feel like you're in a torture chamber. Take Diane Keaton, for example. Always impeccable, always in comfortable shoes, but with character. Her style proves that a flat shoe, if elegant and well chosen, can elevate an entire look. The shoes that pair best with a midi skirt, low stilettos, kitten heels, refined loafers, or minimalist sandals with solid structure. Skip the massive platforms and sneakers with astronaut soles. Color nude, wine, deep black, or subtle metallics. Don't scream from your feet if the rest of your look is whispering. The right shoe says, "I walk with style, not with rush." Now let's go a bit deeper. There's something about the relationship between midi skirts and footwear that many women underestimate: visual proportion. If your skirt ends mid-calf, the shoes you wear will emphasize that visual line. A shoe with a thick ankle strap, for example, can visually cut the leg and make it appear shorter. On the other hand, a low-cut shoe with an elongated vamp flatters. It's like sketching your leg with the finest, most elegant pencil in your jewelry box. A lesser-known trick is to choose shoes in the same tone as your skin or tights to create a continuous line that elongates the figure. In summer, nude, strappy sandals can be a majestic ally. In winter, fitted ankle boots in a neutral tone work wonders. Because let's be honest, beautiful shoes that hurt aren't stylish. They're punishment. And if that surprised you, what comes next redefines the balance between elegance and power. And let's not forget skirts with a side slit. Do you know what's special about them? They create movement without revealing too much. That subtle opening adds dynamism, freshness, and above all, allows you to walk naturally. A skirt with movement needs to be matched with intentional walking. It's not about strutting all day, but walking as if you know exactly where you're headed, even if it's just for coffee. And here's the powerful part. When your clothes move with you and not against you, there's a sense of freedom that's impossible to miss. You're not dressing to please, you're dressing to express. And that, my queen, is style in its purest form. With this kind of skirt, you don't just look more polished. You look like a woman who feels at home in her own skin. If you made it this far, drop an "I am unique" in the comments so I know you're part of our community of women who shine from within. What you learned today is just the beginning. My ebook, More Elegant Than Ever, will show you how to dress for your body type, choose your best colors, and so much more. The link's in the description, and only the first ones to grab it will get all the exclusive content because you deserve to look like a queen.